Hello students, in this video we'll quickly understand what is the impact of section 115 BAC, that is the default regime, on salary head. So for the individual who is following the default regime, what allowances or the exemptions he can claim under salary head, or what he cannot claim, we will see. So I've just made one table where we can understand what is allowed, what is not allowed under the default regime. Under optional, we know if they satisfy the certain conditions, whatever would have been given under the respective section, they can claim it. But under the default regime, what is allowed, what is not allowed, we will understand. Guys, HRA not allowed, HRA exemption under section 1013A. Then any allowances paid to High Court, Supreme Court judges and paid by the UNO to its employees will not be allowed. Only exemption allowed here in this list is any allowances payable outside India, which is exempt under section 10(7), that is for the Indian citizen who is rendering services outside India for Indian government. Yes. Then whatever exemptions are covered under section 1014(1), traveling allowance, conveyance allowance and daily allowance is allowed, whereas the other allowances are not allowed. Then coming to the exemptions under section 1014(2), allowance to handicapped, deaf, dumb, blind employee is allowed, guys. Rest all is blocked under the default regime. Then coming to perquisites, free food, leave travel concession, rent-free official residence and leave travel concession provided to a High Court or Supreme Court judge will not be allowed. Any other perquisites, if exemption is available, yes, the individual can claim it. Then coming to retirement benefits, all the retirement benefits, whatever is available for the individual, he can claim even though he is following the default regime, which is a good thing. Then coming to the deductions under section 16, there are totally 3 deductions. Guys, standard deduction alone is allowed under the default regime. But please be very, very careful. Listening? Please be very, very careful. Previously, it was 50,000 under both the regime, but now under the default regime, it is 75,000. Whereas under the optional regime, it is continued to be 50,000. Whereas under default regime, it will be 75,000. I feel this adjustment will be very important for your exams, guys. This is all about the impact of section 115 BAC on salary head.